Hey, hi all y'all. I'm trying so hard not to say hey everybody because I hear that all the time in hey everybody's videos and I don't want to seem like I'm copying, but that's just comes kind of naturally to me. So sorry about that. I apologize. Hello everyone. I hope you are doing well. Miss Bella is talking. This is Deb with Deb's Cool Finds, and it's a beautiful day out, if you can see. Unfortunately, I know lots of you would be like, why don't you want a beautiful day? And that's because we need rain. So if you saw my previous videos, you'll see that we got a little bit of rain, big, intensive, violent storm, but really short-lived and not that much rain. So actually caused more, tree damage than anything else, I believe. But so that's why I say that it's 100 again. We're in triple digits for the next, I think, 3 or 4 days again. So yeah, it's intense. And this morning when I did my morning walk, it was quite humid out there. I got a little spoiled the last 2 days. Yes, right, Belle? So I didn't take her today. I didn't want to put her in that intense heat. Anyway, I am so glad that my subscribers are back for this video. Welcome back. And to anybody new, welcome. And thank you so much for hitting that, start button on one of my videos when you have so many to choose from. It's greatly appreciated. Now, as you can see, I'm a little dressed up today. It's very weird. Sorry, if you want to just fast forward till I actually get to the bag, go ahead. But I know some of you like updates, so here I am. But I got this email, and it was, we are responding to your job application and we want to do this Ring Central interview with you. So I was like, okay, cool. So I scheduled it for just a while ago for like 1 o'clock Eastern, which I thought was 2. And then I remembered back to when I worked my last job, which was with a team in Boston that were an hour behind. So I showered and I got my hair, I did my hair and I put makeup on and I put something on that I thought would look nice and bright and cheerful. I'd make you want to hire me. And then I get on there and it's just a peer-to-peer interview chat. I've never heard of this. Anybody that's job searching, please let me know if I have fallen for some kind of a scam or if this is legit or what. So I hurried up and closed everything out when I was done and then restarted my computer, and I hope I didn't do anything where I've got myself in trouble. But yeah, the job sounded great. The pay was good. But all they did was tell me about the company on the chat. And then they just asked these 9 questions to see if I would fit in with their culture. And then at the end, then she sends another chat that says, great, we're going to review all this. Keep checking your email. We'll let you know if you got the job or not. I've never heard of such a thing. I hope I didn't get scammed. I hope they didn't do anything on my computer. So I'm a little bit nervous. So yeah, so let me know if you've heard of anything and if I have stumbled onto something weird. And then there's another one that's kind of weird too. 2 people from the same company, and their company is not the name of where I applied. That's weird, but then I don't know if it's a staffing firm. I'm going to research it, but that's at 4 today. Come here, Belle. Come here. I know, it's weird. Sit down. And all they wanted to do is, join us for this 45-minute, Bella, down, video chat. And when you get on there in the chat room, say your first and last name and who sent you. And then we'll talk about the jobs. I don't know what that is either. All this news, I liked going into a company and handing my resume and talking to a human and things were sweet. And now with all this online stuff, I'm so afraid of getting scammed or something. And I don't know all the scams, so it makes you kind of nervous, So be as it may, hopefully I didn't just get scammed or anything. So, okay. Luckily, I don't keep like any banking passwords or anything on my computer or anything, so I'm really nervous right now. Anyway, okay, so let's get into my haul. So I ordered this. If you don't know or you do know, I have an eBay little side I'd call it a business, but I don't make enough money to call it a business. I'll sell, like, you know, an item here, an item there. I had big plans for it, but yeah, it's not going anywhere so far. But anyway, it's a little bit of extra. So I wanted these little stickers to put in the packages and on. I always do a handwritten thank you note, and then I found stickers at Temo that say, thank you for supporting my small business. I put those on there. And then I bought other ones that said something about caution, this package can cause happiness, or something goofy like that. And then I saw these, and these are appropriate for all of the platforms that I sell on. This says, love it, ? Please let me know by leaving a review. So you always want those good reviews to come to you. These are always like, they're just, I bet, under the size of a quarter, but you get a whole roll full of them. I think there's, does it say? Yes, it does. 500 pieces. They were $2.19. So this will last me forever, unless suddenly my business, you know, just takes off. If you care to know anything about those or want to check it out, if you go down below in the description bar and hit that more, it lists a whole bunch of info that I have on there, and it gives you all of my links to my sites. But anyway, there they are. They're just little circles. Love it? ? Please leave a review. So that's really cool. Like I said, it's a whole bunch of them. So that's awesome. And then this was just 2 items in this order because I wanted, oh good, now she's chilling it. I wanted this. This is a bag I saw on A Tranquil Life. I saw it, which is now, what does she go by now? Are We There Yet? So look her up. She's great. Very soft-spoken, very nice lady, and she does great reviews of Temu hauls and stuff. So, and other things. I guess she's doing on there. I guess it's her husband's channel, and then now she's on there. If you know the whole scoop, they were showing dupe bags that companies were sending them, like inspired by bags to review, handbags to review, and YouTube shut her down. So I guess you're not allowed to do that, which everybody was like, I say it's inspired. I'm not saying it's, you know, whatever. So her channel went bye-bye, A Tranquil Life, and I guess she's still fighting that. But so then she went onto her husband's channel, which is Are We There Yet? Have we not heard that a million times if you're a parent? But anyway, go check her out on that. So yeah, they have a multitude of things. But anyway, she hauled this, and Hey Everybody hauled this. And if you have watched her, she calls it her buttery purse, and I had to have it. And I ordered one in a previous haul where I thought that was it, and it was not. So I contacted Hey Everybody, and she kindly responded back with the link to the purse that she talks about. So thank you so much. If you know, if I am ever so honored that you watch my channel, thank you. I know you went out of your way to do that, and that's awesome. So it comes in a little, you know, dust cover, whatever thing. Oh yeah, this is nice. Oh, this is nice. Doesn't smell like anything. It's just a plain, nice brown bag. I got the brown, the light brown, which I think I can use for anything. It's got these that I wanted because I went out. Did I still have it in here? No, I took it out. I went out with that other purse that I thought was the right one. I went and bought the extra straps, because you can just buy a ton of straps for your purses as long as you can hook them on both ends. They come with little clips. That purse didn't have clips, so this one does. So now I can use those, and you can change those out for anything. They have holiday ones, Halloween, Christmas, different colors, different designs. They have a one that looks like for like Route 66 with all these like signs on it. That's pretty cool. But anyway, it just comes, there's nothing on the back and nothing on the front. It's got a zipper pouch, so let's open that. It's got a nice little gold accent, zipper. It's got gold D-rings. Did I show you the zipper? Yeah, there's the zipper. So let's open this bad boy up. Alrighty. Inside, we've got the strap. So if you buy any straps that have these type of hooks on them, okay, you can interchange them. So this one comes with this kind of funky little design to it. A ton of colors. Be nice with jeans. I mean, it's not one that I would have chosen myself, honestly, but, you know, it's all right. So we can put that onto our beautiful purse. Oh, and they swivel. Excuse me. These things swivel, so your purse will always stay, you know, your strap won't get all discombobulated. Use that word again. Or twisted. So, yeah, we can put that on there. Oh, I'm still so nervous about that. If I'm getting scammed. Okay, so anyway, I sound like my mom now. That's all she ever says is scams. Okay, and then so we go into the purse. It's a nice big opening. Got a little flattened in shipping. So there's the bottom. There's no, you know, feet on it, but that's the width of it. Okay. And so just a nice open bag inside. It's got a pretty like gray, I think that's chevron. Is that like a chevron design? I think that's the name of it. I did my nails, yay. Chevron design. It's got a zipper pouch here. Yeah, not big enough for a purse or anything. It's big enough for maybe like a, you know, here we go, like a lipstick or, so here's a lip balm and it just, you know, fits in there. So about that size. We'll zip it back up. And then it's got over here, how can I show you? Over here, it's got one tiny pocket so I can fit maybe 3 fingers or so in that little one. And the same with that one. So neither one of those are big enough for my phone. I don't think they'd be big enough for most phones nowadays. But it's really nice. And I'm hoping my little my purse insert will fit in here, and then I don't care about pockets or anything because those inserts, it's on a previous haul, but Temo will sell the inserts to you, and then you just have to take those on and off to different purses, you know, just do that. But yeah, this is nice. I really like this. It's a perfect size. It's not too big. And yeah, I love it. Thank you. Thank you for sending me the link. So awesome. I was dying to do this haul so I could get my dang purse. And there's something in this bag that I want. So now I have another little bag. These are not a big hauls by any means, but we're getting there. How are you guys doing? I hope y'all are doing great. She's not doing good. What do we see? What do we see? Oh, there is a stranger. There's stranger danger. Come here. Hey. Hey, Miss Bounce. Oh, you're so hard to reach. Wait a minute. You want to go get him out that other window or something? Or are you going to stay with me? Yeah, she's a very protective dog. She thinks that's our yard, and it's not our yard. But anyway, so let's get in here. Okay, so what do we got here? Oh, did I tell you? I did not. I did not. The purse was $9.08, and I don't think I got any price adjustments on that one. Okay, the next one, I've got another little eyeshadow palette. It was $3.14. They put the tag over it, but it says Ultimate on there, and then that's, yeah, I have no idea, but it just says Ultimate. Okay, so we will get in here. Alrighty. I love these little boxes too, like if I'm shipping jewelry or something that somebody buys from me, I can always, you know, bubble wrap it and put it in my nice little pretty mesh bags I got and stick it in one of these and put it in an envelope, and it's pretty protected. Okay, as I said before, the last haul, that I have hazel eyes with a bit of green in them, so I've heard purples and pinks are good. So I got, this is my third palette now, so I'm done, hopefully. I hope, with the purples, but this has got a ton of colors. It's called Miss Laura, I don't know how to pronounce L-A-R-A, Lara, Ultimate Shadow Palette. Oh, my glare, sorry. Okay, and can we open it? We can. So there's no mirror or anything with it. It's just your compact, and it says B. I don't know why it's Miss Lara Ultimate, and then there's B's on everything. But anyway, there's B's. So you've got your matte colors, you've got your sparkles, you've got purples and blues and browns and teals and gold and black. I mean, yeah. Well, you hate to use it because you don't want to mess up the blue. I mean, the B. That's pretty. Where's that? Okay, it looked teal on there, like that one. Looks teal, but it's blue. Okay, so there's like the purple and the blue. So it's not really a teal. It's a really blue. But okay, so I like him. I got some of the pinks and purples on right now. Like I said, I'm not real good at this. So, you know, be forgiving. My mom never wore makeup, really. I had no sisters, and my aunts, we didn't see them quite as much as we should have. So nobody really kind of taught me makeup. And then when I was about 8 or 9, we moved out into what was then the country in Chicago, outside of Chicago, 30 miles outside of Chicago. A little town called Roselle. Nobody's heard of it. But it was country then. I mean, we moved out there so we could get a horse, which we did, which was amazing. Neighbors had chickens and goats and horses way down, and there was a swamp, and it was just, our street was a dead end, so it went down, and then there were an intersection way at the end, and 3 other roads, and they all dead-ended. And then the side that you could get onto our street, that was a major street, so we couldn't go that way. So we were limited to being friends with whoever was on the street. And there were only 2 other girls there, and they were, I think, 1 year and 2 years younger than me, something like that. And they weren't real into makeup either, so I never really learned as a kid. So, and we lived there forever. I mean, my parents just sold that house. They've been living here. They've rented it out for years. To my son for quite a while. He actually wanted to buy it, but they didn't go for that. My brother said no to that. I don't know why. But anyway, they did finally sell it. I kept telling them, sell it, take that money, and do what you want and have fun your whatever years that you are here on this earth. Take that money and have fun. I will worry about myself later. You do not have to worry about leaving us money. So I tell my kids that too. Anyway, so this is a concealer that, again, I think I saw this on Hey Everybody. It's called Lang Mani. Okay. It comes in this nice little packet that I, again, will reuse. Comes in this pretty little case. Of course, we have a little leakage there on the outside, so that's interesting. What happened to it in shipping? Oh, it was not tightly on there. No, just smells like makeup, but it is a mess. So I think I'm gonna report that one, because I don't even know if I got all the products or how much leaked out. But yeah, so it's a liquid. I'm not gonna do anything with it because it's all open. And yeah, it's in the box too. So yeah. Well, welcome back, my love. All right, it wouldn't be me doing this filming if I didn't have more jewelry. Oh, did I tell you what that cost? 83 cents for the concealer. This one, jewelry, is 79 cents. So this order, and then I have one more coming that I had a whole bunch of credits. Remember I said I won the Fishland game, and I got something else free. So I had 3 orders, so that was like $15 worth of credit because they were late. They credited, even though it was a free gift, they credited me $5 each order because it was late. I got a couple of those for something else. I got a couple price adjustments. So I thought, the heck with it. I'm going to see if there's anything else I need for my trip and use all that credits and make one big purchase from that. So I have that coming. And then, like I said, this one, and then I think that's it. You know, it wouldn't be able to get here in time after that for my trip. So that'll be it. So this is a beautiful, let me put this down, a beautiful bracelet. I love my bling. So if you're a bling person, you understand. If you don't like bling, you won't understand. Anyway, yeah, this nail, see how funky that nail looks? Kind of, that's where I have that nail psoriasis, and same on that one. And I don't know what to do for it. Anyway, if you have had that, let me know what you did. I'm using cuticle oil and tea tree oil to try and treat it myself. Anyway, nice bling bracelet. So it's got a nice extender here. And then your claw clasp. And then it will just be, oh yeah, plenty. Like I will have that whole extender still left over, but there it would be. I gotta see what you can see. Okay, there we go. So that will be gorgeous with the other things that I have. So that I love my bling. And that's for, I don't know if you've been on cruises, but they do have at least, well, ours is a 5 days. So unfortunately, I don't believe we get the lobster dinner. I think that's only 7 and above days. But they have changed their menu. And I'm in a Facebook group for my trip. If you have an upcoming Carnival cruise, I know like Darlene, you have one. Go on, if you want to, go on Facebook and just key in, you know, Carnival cruise and then the date you're traveling, and then you'll find Facebook groups that are created for that, and it's everybody that's going on the trip with you, and you know, you can ask questions or you can make friends in advance. They do like pub crawls, they'll do meet and greets. We're doing a thing where anytime we go like on Lido or a different area, we are supposed to yell out Pina, and then anybody else from our group is supposed to yell out Colada. So that'll be kind of cool. Everybody else will be like, what are they yelling that for? So that's kind of interesting. They're doing a gift exchange. Some of them do door decorating contests. It's kind of cool. Some of them are asking for other single people or to meet up with. Sometimes they ask, are there anybody else solo on there that might want to, you know, connect for different things. It's really, really, it's a cool thing. So don't know where I was going with that. Oh, they, I know where I am now. They posted on there that Carnival has redone their menus in the main dining room for dinner. And so they were listing all the different menus for the days that we're going to be there. But I don't want to see them in advance, so I haven't read them. So I don't know what's changed. I want to report that to you fresh and live from the ship so that I can be, you know, surprised on camera. Come here, Bella. Come here, Bells. Thank you, baby. I almost fell off my chair. It's garbage day. That's why she's going crazy. So here's another little thing. It's $1.48. It's just a bling ring. I won't wear it on this hand because I want people to know I'm single. Whatever. Anyway, it's this one. So just solid around the whole finger of bling. So I thought that was really pretty. So again, this is not Temu, not Temu, not Temu. So this is the only Temu one. And then this is the new one I got. That's Temu. This is Carnival Cruise Line. I got this in the jewelry shop on the cruise line. And this is not. So this knuckle is really big. And I could not get a ring on here that would fit because see how much thinner it is down here than my knuckle. And this one, you can squeeze it shut or you can open it up. So that's why I got that one. Anyway, so that's that one. So $1, what did I say? 48. And look at all that bling. I mean, come on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna rock the bling. If you've seen my my jewelry storage videos, you'll know I have plenty to go with that as far as earrings. Okay, so I got another top. This one is white, $5.77, and it is in an extra large. Again, I reuse these bags, so I love them. I hope I don't get makeup on it. That makeup came with a little tissue in it. Doesn't really help out that much. But anyway, so where are we? Where were we? Okay, there we are, Belle. Bella, help Mama. Okay, this I thought I could dress up or not. It is a lovely deep V-neck. So I'm either going to wear something like a really pretty little bra under it, or I can do a little brooch, you know, and close it where I want it to be. But it does a nice crisscross across your body, you know, cross body. And then it has just a regular waist. It's not elastic or anything, so it attaches down here, and then it's got a nice, okay, and then the back is just solid. So I've got my clothes kind of separated in my closet already as to what I'm deciding on bringing or not, so I'll go over that with you in a video so you can kind of see my outfits and maybe, you know, Maybe you'll come up with something better than I've come up with. This is 100% polyester, but it's nice, soft feeling to it. I don't mind this at all. And I really think that is gorgeous. So we'll see how that, I mean, if that V-neck is to my belly button, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I can do with that. And is that it? Or is there something little? I think this is it. And this is stuck at the bottom of the bag. This is what I was waiting for. So, again, we're done. We're done. I told you this wasn't a real long one. This was shipped really nice, though, in this nice bubbly, well, there's air in this bubble wrap here. These big things are. I know that sound. This was $5.09. I really hate to rip into this because I would not mind reusing this, but let's see how to get in here. We will get in here. Okay. All right. Did I do it or did I not? I think I did. She don't care about nothing. Okay, what do we got in here? We got paper. Product introduction. So it just describes the product, the way it was packaged, the whole thing. It tells the method of use. It is for painting, screen, teaching, practice, graffiti, CT film. Don't know what those are. It's called a copy table LED light pad. So you see those are all the things you could use it for. Okay. So I want it for my diamond painting because I've tried everything. I tried turning the lights on in the living room, but I still can't see it as well, like shadows. And then I've got this overhead kind of light that I've clipped onto the I use like I used to have the bed trays, you know, where the legs, it's wooden. I got it at Goodwill. I got it for so cheap because those things are just so much money and I wanted it for the longest time. But anyway, it's wooden on the top and then it's got a little panel that lifts up where you could put a book or a laptop or something and then still have a writing area next to it. And then the legs fold up under it if you just want to store it away really small. So I've been using that and I clipped that light to it. And then, but that light's really strong and hot. And I'm like, there's got to be a better way to do this and see better. So I saw other people get the light things, this light thing. I haven't seen them use it though, so I'm not sure about how it works. But I thought I would try it for $5. Whoops. Sorry. Look at Bella. Okay. So it comes with your normal, you know, USB charging port. Touch it. Is it on? It's so thin. Look at that. It's so thin. It's just a little light board. Then I took away all my charging things and took them in the other room. Didn't I? Yes, no, I didn't. So let me see if it'll work just by plugging it in, or if you have to charge it and then it works. Do you have to leave it charged in? I have so many questions and no answers. Might be on that sheet of paper. now that I think about it. It tells you dimensions. So there's an A5, an A4, an A3, an A2, and they all are different dimensions. It's a 3.5% light source. Says you can use it for professional animation painting, animated line drawing, animation teaching, front copying exercises, kids doodle, and CTX film, whatever that is. Okay, it has a charging bank. Yeah, I don't know. Where do we plug it in? It's so thin. How does it have a port? Okay, y'all. There it is. Very tiny. So it's on the side. If I can get it in there, I can show you. Okay. So it plugs in right there. And now I've gotten a light. And now I've got a light. So let me take this off. Protective thing. very protected because I can't get it out. Oh, and it's changing colors. Okay. Okay. So there you go. It's got little dots or square, little dots all on it. And then here's your button right here. So it's going brighter and off. So 1, 2, 3, and off. So 3 different stages of lighting, you know, intensities of lighting. So you've got that. I guess you use, yeah, you would use that size. I mean, it's also lit back there, but so I'm hoping this helps with my diamond painting. This is smaller than my diamond painting because I wasn't sure about the sizing, but I thought it's perfect just for the area I'm working on. So my diamond painting should fit this way. It's just going to be longer this way than the pad, but as I do rows, I can just scoot it up because I don't need to see, you know, everything else. So I'm hoping when you do this and then you lay your painting on there that it makes it easier to see all the little, because if you haven't done it, those little tiniest squares ever. And then they have either numbers in them or a symbol, and then you compare that symbol with the little chart on your painting, and then that corresponds to a number, which corresponds to one of the little bags of diamonds. They're really just colored chips, the colored chips. And then you know what color to put, you know, everywhere. So you've got to be able to see that. And there's so little, like mine is like a check mark or an up arrow or, you know, a sideways arrow. And so you really got to see what it is in order to match up the colors. Because there's not, at least on mine, like the sky. Mine is the sky, and then the ocean, and then sand, and then 2 sea turtles coming into the ocean. So the sky has already, I've used 3 colors on it, and it's like a pale pinkish kind of thing. So it's really hard to differentiate between those colors. So you do need to know your numbers and match it all up. And yeah, it's and I cannot tell you how many times I have spilled those darn things and have to find all those little tiny chips. And I hope I'm not missing any, because that would be a pain in the tushy. But I'm going to pause you for a second. You won't notice it. But I'm going to pause you for a second. I hope she stays where she is. But I'm going to go get my diamond painting and we'll kind of look at it. So hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. She stayed. Anyway, here's my diamond painting. This is how far I've gotten so far. If I take this down. Well, hello. You want to say hi to everybody? Want to check out my painting? So that's how far I've gotten. So you see that's the sky. So I'm only to right here. And then you've got more sky. And then you got a little bit of ocean. And then the sun reflecting off the sand. And then my 2 little turtles. So let me put this as close as I can. Okay, so you see they're just little diamond chips. And those are the little squares. See how tiny that is? And those are all your symbols. And then your symbols correspond to this chart. And then the number corresponds to the number on the bags, and then the quantity is how many of those chips are in there. So this pinkish color up here, there was over, oh, I need to poke some of them back on there. They're coming off. Now I see why they sell glue for this, because, yeah. The color that I've been using so far, 4,657 of them. so I did like 10 little rows, I think 8 to 10 little rows last night, and it was about 2 hours. So yeah, this is time consuming, but it's just something to do in the evenings. But let me see if this is gonna, I'm just dropping stuff everywhere. Okay, yeah, that does help. That does help. So that kind of makes it a little, I don't know if you're seeing it better, but it kind of makes it a little easier to see all my little numbers without the glare from that big light or anything. I think this will be a little more gentle on my eyes. I have a lot of eye issues. I have glaucoma. I've had it since I was a baby, but we didn't know that, but we knew that when my pressure was finally checked way late in life. Well, I'm not that late in life, actually. But as an adult, full grown adult. And they happened to do a pressure. First one most of them did, and they were like, holy moly, it's like 40 something, which is unbelievable. It's got to be, you know, at least the lower teens and down. So that was horrific. And then they, you know, I've had surgeries, I've had medications I'm on for the rest of my life, and so it's been over 20 years of this already. So my eyes, sometimes I'll get like different, you know, I can't see as well, or they call it bleed. They have like a little bleed in them. You can't see anything. It sounds gross, but it's not. But it turns my vision like a little white, like if I have extreme stress, or if I just do my weights here, but my son's like, do this, do that, do that. And I'm like, I can't, because if it's too much strain on my body, it affects my eye. So I can't, this eye's the worst. So I can't do that. So doing this was kind of like a little difficult for me, but this is going to help immensely. So this was an amazing $5 purchase. So I can't wait to do some of that later this evening. So I'm assuming you have to keep it charged in, but I don't know, and I'll let you know if you can just charge it and then go like the wind, or you gotta keep it plugged in. But either way, it's a nice long cord. It's going way down here, it keeps going all the way over there, so it's nice and long, so that shouldn't be an issue for you. So, oh look, my necklace and my ring and my bracelet. Anyway, so okay, guys, and that is it for this haul. So I didn't keep you too long by my jabbering on this one. I totally forgot I have my little handy dandy thing here, but I didn't cut much open. Anyway, so what else? I have to find out later today. Hopefully my parents are getting back from their little trip up north. And I hope they had a great time seeing relatives they haven't seen in quite a while. So that's nice to hear. I got to reconnect with Bella's new dog sitter to make sure we're still good for my trip. And so I have some videos I'm planning on, you know, helping get my outfits kind of arranged, and then packing and tips on that. And I still have to do, I'm looking at it now over there, I still have to do the craft project that I have for creating some kind of door decorations for my parents' 64th wedding anniversary. That is like a couple days before the trip, but we're gonna celebrate on the trip. They don't know it, but we are. That's Miss Bella crying because she wants to go potty. Potty? You gonna go potty? Yeah? There's nothing up there. I'm touching jewelry. She's looking at me like I got something good in my hands. I got nothing good. Nothing good. Nothing. She wanted to walk so bad this morning with me. She got all excited, and I just took her up to let her go potty, because I'm like, you're not going, because that would have been 3 days in a row, and I want her to rest up between them so she doesn't hurt herself again. And when I put her back in that, first she wouldn't come back. She was pulling on the leash like this because she wanted to go where she knew the walk was. So I finally convinced her to come in the house, and then she just stared at me and kept running to the door, and I was like, oh my gosh, no. So I took the garbage out first, then I felt guilty, and I thought, oh, okay, I'll come back and get her. When I came back, she was so excited and ran up to the door, but then she got her toy and just started chewing on it. So she was more, at that point, excited that I was home. So then I snuck back out and did my walk. I know, can you hear her? So, she's hitting her tail on my son's water bottle that he left over there. That tail is killer. Anyway, so I'm going to have to let you go so I can do my parental duties. Get her taken care of. But again, I love you guys so much. Thank you for hitting that like button below. Thanks so much for sharing this to everyone you know so we can get my numbers up. I so want to get to 1,000. That is my ultimate goal, because you can actually get monetized at that point, which would be lovely, because I could actually invest that money into this. But so 1,000 would be, yeah, but 500 right now is my goal, 500. So we're at the top of the 300s. So thank you so much. I'm so excited about that. And I noticed that the videos that get the most views and the most new subscribers, of course, are the Temo hauls, but I don't know how people do them all the time, because that's a lot of money. So I just do what I need, especially right now. Once I get working, I can do a little more. But you know, I'm not going to order stuff just to order stuff. Once I get monetized, I could do that a little more because I could use that money and put it back in the business. I don't know these businesses, but I'm poor. But anyway, so I could put it back into it a bit and order some cooler things that I just don't have the money for right now because they're not a necessity. They're kind of a, ooh, I kind of like that kind of purchase, you know? So hopefully we'll get to that monetized point at some point, but I'm just enjoying doing these. I hope you enjoy watching them. I love your comments, guys. Your comments they just blow me away. They're so nice and so supportive. I like hearing about good things you all are going through, even things that are a little rough that you're going through, so I can, you know, keep you in my thoughts and get you through some of those things if we're all thinking about you. So like I know somebody's had surgery and somebody's had other issues, and so I just want to kind of check in on y'all and make sure you're doing good and kind of keep up with what you're doing. I hope you had a great Labor Day that just passed, so I hope you did something fun. I did not. We just kind of hung out and did our walks and stuff. I got caught up on job applications and things and cleaned out my closet and tried to fix these doors that are right here, but it's really hard to do by myself. So when my parents get back, I'm just going to have them do an easier part of holding the door up while I try and get it in. They're bifold doors, and when they put the piers in and resettled the house to where it should be and leveled it, the doors then got all wonky. So I moved up the little bracket and I tried to put the door on, but it's too hard to, and they're heavy, so it's too hard to hold the door at the same time you're getting those two buttons in the right place, and at the same time you're getting the bottom button in the right place. Yeah, I drove myself crazy for about a half an hour yesterday. And I was like, stop, wait till you get some help. It's so bad that it has made a crack from that wall right at the baseboard, right at the headboard, all the way to that wall. There's a crack all the way down that ceiling. Even the molding up there is separated. Molding separated. Big crack by the vent. That wall's cracked all the way from the top to the bottom. It's just everywhere. It's gonna be work if I get to the point where I can think about, you know, fixing it, or maybe even selling and moving nearer the ocean, which would be my dream, but so far it's a dream. But yeah, it'll take some time, but I'll get her done. So but the hardest part is matching the paint, because I don't want to change the paint color and I don't want to paint a whole ton. I just want to fix it. But you can see over the lamp, if you look really closely over that lamp, you'll see that crack. So what I'm assuming is that's where the plasterboard. Gosh, my brain's not working. Where the boards, the wall boards, meet, and where they taped them originally, you know, where the joint is. I think that's what that is. And then when it leveled, that's of course your weakest point then, because the board is solid where the tape, you know, so like corners, that's where the tape would be. That's where it splits. The molding is where the two pieces of molding connect, you know, in the corners. That's where we got gaps and stuff. So it's everywhere. That was like the weakest points when they leveled it. And they told me this would happen. I just, knowing it and seeing it and having to do something about it are totally different things. So I do like to do little handiwork stuff, but the more I'm looking around, the more I'm like, this is a lot. So, and the whole house, when I bought it, was painted the same color. So I would like to just, and it's neutral, lovely color. So I would like to, it's looking like a yellowy, but no, it's like a gray, but with a hint of like a little bit of like lilac in it or something. So it's very neutral, very bright, cheerful. I like it. I'd like to keep it. It's just going to be matching it. I was a facility manager at Baylor Hospital for a while. It was a job I absolutely adored, but again, they signed a new contract with the company I actually worked for, and they cut our whole department out. Yay me. But anyway, so when I would talk to the painters and some of my guys, and I asked them what to do about this, and they said, so if you don't know, go to some place inconspicuous, so someplace that will be behind a big piece of furniture maybe, or a closet, low down or something, someplace where it won't be noticed. Use an X-Acto knife, cut, or you know, one of these things, but a better one. Cut a square of the paint, just deep enough to get the paint, and then get that piece of paint out and take that to the paint store and have them match it. And that's your best way of getting the paint to match if you just want to do more touch-up stuff. This was only done, how long have I been here? 4 or 5 years. So it's not that old that I'm hoping a touch-up won't be as noticeable, but we'll see. If I have to paint it all, but I don't want to, because the cracks are in almost all the rooms of the house. So yeah, we're talking painting the whole house. So if I get a great enough job with a great paycheck and pay off everything from the past layoffs and get going, maybe I could hire somebody to do it, but at this point, no, it's looking like it's gonna be me. So if my son was closer, he'd help. But yeah, so that's my life right now. But it's okay, it's cool, whatever, it'll get done. That crack, yeah, it bothers me, but not enough that, you know, I have to instantly fix it. And they did say to wait quite a while before you fix them, because the house, like, that is newer. That crack came right after they leveled it. A couple cracks were before they leveled it, then they leveled it and the cracks got worse. They said that would happen. But this is newer. I've noticed this newer, unless you've all seen it there for a long time, but I recently noticed that one. So things are still, and in the entryway, there was a crack going this way. That happened when they leveled it, and now it goes to a point and now it goes this way. So I think it's at the same point like this where the taping was done between the boards, you know. So but that's newer. So stuff is still kind of settling, especially here with this, you know, no rain and everything, and you know, whatever. So the joys of Texas. I never knew about piers in Chicago, but we had basements and stuff and you can't have them here. So anyway, that's it for me. I don't really have any updates at the moment. I still owe you a couple try-ons. I'll put this white shirt in the try-on also. So I owe you that. I owe you my craft stuff, and I hope you're getting excited about my trip and kind of going with me in my videos. So I hope I can entertain you that way, or give you some knowledge about cruising. Maybe it's something you've done before. Maybe I have some tips you don't know. Or when you're watching them, maybe you've got some tips I don't know, pass them along. I know a couple of you have told me in the comments that you'd like to go on a cruise, but you're afraid of it. So maybe I can alleviate some of that fear. I don't know. But it is, you know, one of the safer ways to go. How many cruises they have and how many ships and how many things you hear about, you know, it's not overwhelming. You know, it's more dangerous to drive your car. So let's be real. So, I mean, or boating. Just over the Labor Day weekend, there was a horrific car accident just like a mile from me. Fatality. There was a boating thing where a 15-year-old child, breaks my heart. But they finally found his body. But so, you know, the ship is pretty safe. Also, yeah, I put all those people in my prayers because I can't even imagine. So, but you hear one thing, you hear all the time, and they put this on the news all the time, and they don't further the knowledge along. They'll put man falls off cruise ship. You've got to be doing something a little off to fall off of a cruise ship. The railings are high. Your balcony wall is high. There's no place where you could just walk off the ship. You know, there's railings everywhere. If some place is a little more dangerous, they don't allow customers, you know, to go there. Maybe the crew has to do stuff, but we can't. Like when I was on my first cruise, I could go to the bow of the ship. I was literally on the bow of the ship, and I stood up on something, and I had the railing right about here, and I did that Titanic thing, you know, from the Titanic where she's on the front of the ship. I did that, and our dinner mates were up a couple levels, and I was 18, and they were an older couple, which probably were in their 30s or 40s, but, and jokingly, he had the same sense of humor as me, and he yells down, "Don't jump!" And he ran down the balcony and everything to catch up, and we were just cracking up. But, so you could do more dangerous stuff. Nowadays, that's all railed off. It's all, so you're either a little inebriated, maybe you're taking some kind of a cool selfie, picture. Maybe you're up on the railing trying to take a picture. I don't know how they do it. One man I know, while I was on the cruise, he was in the water. He survived. But he said on a talk show or something that he was just, all he remembers, he wasn't drinking. And all he remembers is going to the bathroom and then falling off the ship. There are no bathrooms anywhere near the edge of a ship, number one. And then to just fall off, I just don't know how you could possibly do that. So if that's one of your fears, alleviate it. You'd have to be doing something, or something weird, some other strange phenomenon would have to happen with the ship that you could fall off the ship. So, yeah, alleviate that from your brain. And if you're afraid of that, then stay in the middle. But once you're on there, you'll see, or hopefully I can show you that everything is high and safe, and yeah, and germ-wise, they try and keep those ships as safe as possible. But of course, there's people on there, and you take a risk going to the grocery store, but I understand that fear. I get it. I'm not saying there's no fear of getting sick on a cruise ship. There's thousands of people on there. But they do try and keep it the best they can. They're always cleaning. Like I said, there's hand sanitizers everywhere. There's the towel things everywhere. So if I can convince you to go on one, I would love to do that, because I think you would enjoy it. I've only one person that I know personally didn't like it and said there was not enough to do, but they were on a ship where the engine went out and they didn't get to go everywhere they needed to go, and that kind of stuff. And and they don't do games, and they don't like to sunbathe, and they don't like to swim. So I don't know why they took the cruise in the first place, but I always find there's a lot to do, especially on Carnival. But everybody's different. Everybody has different likes. Some things that other people do for fun, I wouldn't like. So I understand that. But if I can help you out at all, if you wanted to go on a cruise and something's holding you back, and maybe I can help you with some information on it, or maybe I can take a video for you of whatever you're concerned about, let me help. So yeah, that's about it. Again, stay kind to each other, please. Be kind in the comments. Leave me a comment. I love my comments, but just be kind. And yeah, and again, thank you so much for subscribing, so much for getting me to almost we gotta push that up over 400. Come on, we gotta get me to my 500 and then my 1,000. Oh my god, we'd be so excited, wouldn't we? Yes, Bella. So so I hope you have an amazing day. Sorry I had some little sad things in there. I didn't mean to do that. I want to keep you happy, me happy. We have to be happy. Life's short, and you got to enjoy it. Take a lesson from my dad, who is almost 90 and still golfs all the time, and is going crazy waiting for the food on the cruise, and loves to cruise, loves to talk to strangers, still loves to drive his truck, his baby around, still visits his relatives whenever he can, and just enjoys life. And you got to do that, because yeah, it just goes by. So I can't believe I'm my age. I can't believe my kids are their age. It's like the wink of an eye, and they were babies. Where's my babies? So yeah, it just goes so fast, unfortunately, and we got to make the best of it. So if you've got something cool that you do for fun, let me know. Maybe it's something I'd like to do. I've tried zip lining, love it. I tried going in caverns, loved it, but a little claustrophobic. What else? I travel alone, so that's amazing. Been to Greece. That was my favorite trip in the whole entire world. What else? I've cruised, done water skiing. I don't know. There's that. I love escape rooms. Oh my God. I just don't have anybody to go with here unless my son comes. But love escape rooms. Oh, so much fun. So things like that. So let me know what y'all do for fun. See if we can inspire each other to find something new to do for fun. Okay, guys. Again, love you. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for watching me. I am sincere to the bottom of my heart that it means a lot to me. I appreciate all of you and the time that you invested in watching my video when you could be doing a million other things, like ziplining or climbing a mountain or just watching another YouTuber. But anyway, Bella and I say goodbye. Have an amazing day, and we love you, and we'll be back soon. Bye, guys. Mwah.